Hey, you gonna help do some weeding? Are ya? So yeah, me and Cameron are gonna do some weeding. It's so sunny, considering it's September. Yeah, the weeds are thriving. Cameron's just got back from college. He's helping with Lulu. Lulu's helping too. You're gonna do some weeding, Lou. You're gonna do some weeding. So we went to Hobbycraft this morning because I had an idea of I wanted like a little Halloween tree, not a big one, but you know, kind of Lou's there. The ones that you do for Easter, but I was going to do it for Halloween. So I ordered some little figures a Nightmare Before Christmas. I got them on eBay, and yeah, online Hobbycraft looked like the trees are really, really nice. They had a black one and a white one. The black ones were, they were both plastic, but the black ones were worse. Like you could actually see where the join was. So for a fake tree or a fake twig, they just looked really, really fake. So then I thought, well, if I get a white one, if it's an actual tree, I can spray it. But they were also plastic. They weren't as bad as the black ones, were they, Cameron?
No.
But being plastic, when you spray them, I don't think it's going to stay on. Plus, in the shop, there was a couple that were like chipped already, which makes me think that they're not going to last. So I'm thinking maybe I just need to get some twigs and make my own one. But yeah, I've got these little figures. I have to make them up. The only one I couldn't get was Jack, which is a shame. That's what they look like on the side. Do you want to help me make these up?
Yeah, go on then.
Cheers, figures. It has a little ball and oh, dropsies.
It had a little.
It had a little. It's got a little ball and chain. I'm not sure if I want them on the stand or if I'm just going to use them singly. How does that attach? Nothing else. We had breakfast. We went out and had McDonald's breakfast. Yeah. I love their sausage and egg McMuffin. I haven't had one in such a long time. But get all the way down there, and it's not even close. It's a motorway trip away. Get down there, and then that's cute.
The wheel spin. You can move it.
Can you make that one? I'm struggling to get the ball and chain in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to fall out. What's his name? Do you remember his name? I can't remember.
Don't remember.
But it's got his little... and the wheel spin. But if he's just sat in there, he's going to fall out. So I'm thinking I need to get some Gorilla Glue on the go and glue him in. And his head, look! His head opens and you can see his brain. That's so cool. And I've ordered some little eye hooks that I can screw in and then get some fishing wire. I've proper got the dropsies. So I can hang them on the tree, and I think that would be so cool for Halloween, don't you think? There's the instructions for that one. Yeah, he's so cool. That's one. His brain's fallen out.
Falling out?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to glue his brain in and all. His little brain. Oh, yeah, he's gonna need gluing. Otherwise I'm gonna end up losing all the bits.
This one's gonna have to be a stand one because...
You reckon?
Yeah, because look, the way he is.
Oh, so you did it! You're so good at it. I'm gonna give you, you can build them.
Oh, okay.
You've builded two and I haven't even managed to build one. I think I'm gonna have to glue them. Because one knock and they're all gonna fall apart again.
That's the closest I can do with that one. It's not in its stand, but...
Do you need the paperwork?
Nah. Right.
That's another one. I'm holding the ball. See, I don't know if I want them on the stand or not. If I glue the ball and chain and then just have that as two separate decorations, see?
Yeah.
I'm determined, I will build one. Let's try and build Sally. She's probably going to be easy, right?
Probably.
Oh, she's got a little cat. Little black cat. I think I did one myself. Yay! The easy one. That looks good already. See, I like that one on the stand because the stand's really little. That looks so good. Yeah, there's one more. That's got Zero, the ghost dog, in it. I don't know if I want to do that one separate as well. I like that he's translucent as well, like almost. Cute.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to do him separate actually, because he's meant to attach to her, isn't he?
Yeah. This one.
Oh, her arm came off. Her other arm came off.
Yeah.
What do you think, babe? Do you think I should do her with the cat as one ornament, or do the cat and her as two separate ornaments?
I think her with the cat.
Her with the cat. Cool.
It's gonna be a bit odd for the cat to be there, because.
Yeah, no, but I'm having the dog by himself.
Yeah, but he's like one of the main.
He's a main character, yeah. Really, I need to get my autumn stuff down, Cameron. Worrying about Halloween.
Yeah.
Need to get all my pumpkin bits out for the table. I was back at college and they've said to him, chances are they're going to be going back into lockdown.
Mhm.
But he needs to get a uniform. It's like he spent a fortune on his uniform for last year and he wore it for like half the year.
Keep wearing
And
my
then-
uniform.
And they've just said, oh, you need a new uniform. By the way, we're probably going to go back into lockdown. It's like, well,
I'm gonna say that to them.
yeah, like, is
I
it
need
really
to.
worth me buying another uniform if you're saying that we're going to go back into lockdown?
Yeah.
All her pitchforks. She's a woman ready to go to battle. Just have to hold it there for a few seconds just to let the glue sit in.
So early. 1st of September, and you were like, let's watch Hocus Pocus.
Oh no! No one wanted to watch it with me.
No.
Rotten lot of ya.
Right. Way too early to be watching Halloween films. Are you kidding me?
You're lucky I ain't even moved on to Home Alone yet already. Hey guys, so I tried to get a tree, but the ones in Hobbycraft I just didn't like. So what I ended up doing was coming home and looking online, and I've ordered one off eBay because the one I ordered off eBay was £11 and it lights up. I think they're all pretty standard when it comes to those mini like twig trees. They look nicer from afar, I think, and when you look up close they're just plastic twigs, which, yeah, I gave in and just thought, well, they're all the same, I'm just going to order one off eBay. It's cheaper, plus, you know, it lights up. So I done Sherry's hair yesterday, I coloured that, and look what she gave me. A whole hamper of goodies for the baby. There's so much in here. Oh look, there's so much in here. Reusable nappies, because she knows I'm doing that. Cameron saw the fox and was like, I want it. I was like, it's a baby toy. She did say these things were for me. Some crystals. There's a little elephant crystal. That smells lovely. It's got like puree in it. A little green crystal elephant with the trunk up, so trunk up needs to face the door. It's good feng shui. Sherry is such a good friend to me. Ooh, this does smell good. Lush Bluff Bomb. It smells so good. A little nature, see? She knows me so well. She knows that I like all woodland and nature things. I think that would make a really nice nursery if you had like a woodland fairy nursery. Do you know what I mean? That would be so precious. And the other thing that I wanted to mention, I ordered some stinky stuff. Have any of you seen this on Facebook? I want to give it a go because Pixie's skin has been playing up. She's getting like red patches. She's got one sort of under her jaw and then in her armpits as well. And she's been a bit like itchy. I took her to the vet. £100 later, they ended up giving me some tablets that's like anti-allergy tablets. And I was like, I don't think she has an allergy. Nothing's changed. And then they said that they wanted to do her spot on. And I said, she doesn't have fleas, but they won't listen. They said, we have to tick off all these boxes. And then if this doesn't work, then we'll do like a skin scraping and send that off. But I think it's just a way of just getting money out of you, because I've spent over £100 and she's in no better state than she was before I'd spent it, do you know what I mean? But I saw this on Facebook and I thought, I'm going to look into it. So I looked into the reviews, and then looking into the reviews, I found that Frenchies are very much renowned for having sensitive skin, and a lot of people had said that they'd gone to the vet and spent hundreds and hundreds on steroid treatments and all sorts, but actually this works really, really well. So I'm going to give this a try, because it's not fun to be all itchy and scratchy, is it? It's called Stinky Stuff, and I opened it and it really does stink. So I'm going to be using gloves to put it on her. I'm trying to take a picture of Nunu in for an Instagram photo, trying to get her red mouth in it. But she's not a very good poser. She's not a very good Instagram model. You're funny, girl. But yeah, can you see how red it is? Oh, poor nose. Poor nose. So Danny popped into the attic before he went to work and got out my autumn decor. I love this pumpkin. It came from TK Maxx. It's so rustic. It's just the kind of stuff that I like. So that came from TK Maxx, and then I have another pumpkin that's really nice that also came from TK Maxx. That's down there. I do have another big garland that I put over my mantle, but Danny forgot to bring that down, so he's going to have to bring that down tomorrow or something. But yeah, I have some little mini pumpkins and this other garland that goes on my coffee table. So I'm going to take out my candles, pack these all away, and get my house all ready for autumn, because, you know, even though it's been really hot this week, it is autumn. Cut your hair, didn't I?
Yeah.
It looks much better. You've just come in from planning the garden. You had enough out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, tired. What do you think of my table, Els?
Looks nice.
It looks nice, doesn't it? So yeah, that's the table done. My wreath that I made, the oranges, I dried these out myself. They're not looking that great, are they, Ollie? They're like black, so I think I'm going to take them off. I do have, what are they called, Els? Pine cones. I have some pine cones. I also have this pumpkin, and I'm sure in my art cupboard, which is over there, my art cupboard used to be Ollie's toy cupboard long before it was my art cupboard. And then, I mean, it's a bit of a mess, look. I sort it out, but then when I pull and put things back, this is how it ends up. So look, oh dear me. But this will once again become a toy cupboard for the baby, so this all needs to be relocated at some point. I'm sure I've got some more harvesty type things in here that I put away in mind. I've got some more pine cones there, and it's just full of random things in here. So I'm going to pull this out and see if I can't change my wreath and make it a bit more interesting. On the table is this really pretty pumpkin. Although I'm not sure if it's just too much with that pumpkin, because you kind of can't see all the little ceramic pumpkins underneath when you've got this big one on the top. This sort of takes centre stage. But it's so pretty. When I first got this, it had a really strong cinnamon smell, but eventually that dried out. I'm sure I can get some cinnamon oil and add it to it, because it's just like dried nuts and pumpkins, and there's a dried orange in there. So I'm sure that if I got some fragrance, I could get it back smelling nice again. But yeah. Oh, this is a very exciting time of year. Autumn's my favourite, honestly. So in my porch, I just have this little scarecrow with the welcome on it that I put there. This wooden bench. I'm thinking I need some nice autumn cushions to go on my little bench. This is for shoes basically, but look what happens. The shoes actually just end up on the floor next to the bench, and I have to say that the kids are not the only ones that do it, because yeah, that's Danny's. So there you go. But yeah, some autumn cushions would look super cute here, I think, because when I open the front door, it's what you see, it's what you see straight away. So that's why the little welcome is there. I don't know if I should have it straight or at an angle, I'm not sure. So considering autumn is like my favourite season, I don't have much decor. In my dining room I just have this placemat, and then the kitchen I put this little wooden house up. Yeah, and I have one that I put in the kitchen with each season, but I need to get some more bits. Maybe have a look on like TK Maxx or something. If you've seen any sort of autumn decor that you think I might like, please let me know. This is the kind of style I like. Nothing too sparkly, very rustic and that. Let me know where, if you see anything like this, where I can pick it up. Halloween stuff, I have tons of Halloween boxes in the attic, and then I just have one autumn box, which is really sad. I do have these little signs, so I'm gonna put these somewhere. Hang up, which is pretty cute. I ordered these little hooks for my little A Nightmare Before Christmas figures. I'm not very good with measurements, so these were meant to be tiny, meant to be for jewellery type making. They are massive. If I put those hooks on top of those figures, they're going to look so out of place. So I showed Danny and I was like, oh, so he said, I'll order you some. But I don't like being wasteful like that, although I'm sure Danny will use them for something, or the kids, because, you know, his man cave's full of wondrous things, and when we least expect it, I'm no doubt we'll need it. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get my wreath done, which is exciting. I don't know if this pumpkin is too big to go on this wreath. Seems it, doesn't it? The leaves haven't even started changing colour yet. It's been so warm this week. I've actually got plants in the garden that are spring flowering, that are budding. That's how confused the garden is. We de-weeded the back, and I need to do the front, but again, because I have mulch, it isn't that much of a job, but I do like to get in there while they're still little, because once the weeds get big, then it becomes such a big job. So once, you know, once every month or so, I'll go out there with the boys. They'll always help me and just pull some of those weeds. And yeah, I've been watching a lot of garden videos because it's been such a glorious week. Has kind of given me that gardening spirit. So I'm like torn between gardening and summer, and no, it's actually middle of September, it's autumn. So I found the bits that I'd put aside for this project. Just random things in here. Cinnamon sticks, probably more Christmas, but I think it, yeah. It's probably more Christmas. I have these little pine cones, which will probably be better because of the size proportion. These little plastic twiggy things. Red berries. Is that more winter than autumn? Just adds layers, doesn't it? Because at the moment it's very flat. Again, I really like this pumpkin. It's the colour that I like, but it's very big. I have this smaller one, which is the perfect size, but the colour is just so garish. And yeah, I'm not sure if I could paint it or something, make it a bit more, tone it down a bit. I don't know if I should leave these oranges on, as they were a really pretty colour when I dried them out, but obviously being in the attic, I don't know what's happened. So if I should try and pull them off or just go around it and just cover them up. So that's the before. Get it into piles. Let's have an organised mess. I'm not sure by adding like the red, I'm taking it too far into like Christmas. It's very clearly not Christmas, but I think the red is a bit much. I need more earth and more brown. Right? I don't know if I should take those off. I'm unsure. I'm really unsure if I should take the red berries off. Acorns would be so much better. I don't have any.
That looks very interesting.
Thank you.
I do these.
Yeah.
Some pine cones.
Mm-hmm.
Then I do some like small.
How do you think it's looking, Oz? I think this side looks really good, and then something's not quite right here. What do you think? Feels like something needs to be here, but what?
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
These can add like little things on the side or for autumn.
Yeah. Turn that off a minute while I'm having a think.
Pine cone might work.
I don't know, because look, pine cone's a bit big, so you need to go from biggest to smallest.
Is this the smallest part?
See, these are smaller. So that's big, medium, small. Big, so really I should have gone medium, small, shouldn't I? See? So really I need something, because look, if I do that,
It's going to block the orange.
you put the orange. I don't want to move the orange, but because I put the orange there to put something else there, but if I put that there, looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Yeah. And this one, the top bit's come off. I don't have any other small ones. Is that too many berries?
No, that's actually fine.
Because you've only got 3 berries this side. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's quite hard.
These berries, should they have gone up rather than down here? Should this be there? All these decisions, Ols. All these decisions. That's why it's good to actually have a think before you stick it, but I got a bit happy with myself.
Yeah, but too happy.
I got a bit carried away, didn't I?
Yeah, you got a bit too on the outside.
I did. I got a bit carried away. It's very typical of me. Glue everywhere. And you know glue guns? Yeah, that glue's hot.
That's hot glue.
That's hot. I'm actually gonna, I've took those berries off. I'm gonna stick this up here.
Yeah,
I'm thinking that might help.
I burned myself on that one time.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's not fun hurting yourself.
That looks a lot more balanced now. So yeah, I think I'm done. I would still like some acorns though. If I come across some in the sales or in other ways, then I'll pick some up. But so far, I think that'll do for this year. So here's one of my plants that has started budding, look. It's very confused. This one's about to bloom and it was starting to get its autumn colour, and then just because we've had so much glorious weather, it's changed its mind. So, very strange. So I'm unsure whether or not to plant these bulbs. It says to plant them in September, but it's glorious, absolutely glorious. Over here is another plant that's budding. And again, this is meant to be a spring flowering plant. So how strange. We watered the garden a lot last night, so the ground is nice and wet, so it'd be easy to get these bulbs in. So I've got my helper to help me doing the digging, the hard labouring. Although that tool is so good, isn't it, Cameron, at like planting bulbs, because you can just go straight in and get it done.
Yeah.
Look at this, still looking really pretty. It's an evergreen geranium. Really nice. This died, which is unfortunate, but it happens. And there's a bulb that's going to go in there. It's a good little tool, that one. Plop! Thank you, sweetheart. So I'm just coming on to end the vlog. It was quite a random one this week. I was getting stuck into a multitude of things. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.